It is us. It is us who is going to choose whether we want to make life comfortable for us or not. It is us who decides that a place where we are is not serving us right and this is exactly where we want to be. It's still us. Sometimes your fear of not walking away is the root of the problem. And when you abort it and look at things the way they are, chances are the person could choose to treat you better, or you go and be alone and have a better life. Forget what the society taught you that being single is a cause. No, being married and unhappy is the cause, and being happy alone is a blessing. On today's video, we are going to look at the things no one told you that has been the miracle that will happen in your relationship. When you start applying these things, you are going to have a marvelous and fantastic relationship. It is a promise. It is how it is. If that is what is interesting to you, sit back, because I'm going to offload some of those lessons our mothers, our grandmother did not teach us. Stick around. My name is Ify and this is my channel. In this channel, we talk about things that we were not taught in school. And today we are going to talk about those things you need to know that would help set you free in your relationship and make the best out of you. Anytime you get emotional, you lose power. Anytime you get emotional, you lose money. Anytime you get emotional, you lose things. So if you see people who are addicted, people who are losing things, they are nothing but emotional. You cannot afford to be emotional, not even now. And some of them went ahead to say, Ify, but why are you so strong? Why is it always easy for you? And I say one thing to them, it has never been easy for me, not even 1 minute. Do you think it is? Never has it been easy for me. But the truth of the matter is that I look at the truth. I stand at the truth because I know that the only thing that would set me free is nothing but the truth. So whether I'm crying, whether I'm feeling so emotional or I'm remembering any romantic event, I do not look at it. I look at the truth. The truth is that after giving me the romantic life or whatsoever telltale whatever thing, am I happy? Did you continue? Did you stop somewhere along the line? Did you deviate? Are you consistent? There are core values that you should look out for, and this core value defines something. It simply defines one thing. It defines that people are honest, trustworthy, consistent. There are people you can relate with. How would you even say that people love you for real when they do not make you feel loved? Is love actually a word? No, it comes with you knowing that you are. It's not just so much about feeling, because sometimes feeling can deviate, but it's about you knowing for sure, without any doubt, that I am loved. This should be your story. One of them is you just have to know that the time is up for you to stop being loyal to people who abuse you. Why are you crying over people who are not seeing you, who does not even feel that you matter? Why? Like, when loyalty is being broken, what is there to trust? Like, seriously, you are not created to be an angel. You are here as a human being. You are here as imperfect human being, just as your partner is imperfect. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. So you should be able to know your limitations of what you can bear as a human being and stop bearing burdens for other people. I understand that some things can get bad when you are married to people, and some of those things getting bad when you are married to people should be the kind of things that they do not cause by themselves, the kind of thing they do not bring to themselves, not the kind of things that they created and they are forcing you to accept that it is okay. If that is craziness for you, if that is abusing you or not bringing the best in you or not making you to blossom or be the kind of person you want to be, why are you compromising? Why are you hurting yourself? And why are you betraying yourself? You simply need to do one thing. Talk with them about what they are doing. And if they refuse to listen to you, do one thing. Excuse them. Yeah. Excuse them. When people stop being loyal to you, that should be what breaks the trust. The truth is that even if you switch this situation, if you do to them what they do to you, chances are that they can't even be with you, period. And I keep saying it, every time you get emotional, you lose. You cannot afford to keep being emotional in anything that you are doing in your life, okay? So when you ask people why are they so strong, none of us are created stronger or anything. We simply stand in our truths. So another one you have to know is that when people ghost you, please ghost them. They do not value that both of you can have a civilized conversation and sit down to know why they just decided to stop talking to you, because they often talk to you and all of a sudden they choose not to talk to you. They want to ghost you. Hello, ghost them. As long as you know that you didn't do nothing wrong, nothing did you do to cause this thing, you may even try to call them up once to ask what happened, why did you change, and they go by saying, oh, nothing, I just don't. Whatever they say it is, borrow that attitude. Just leave them in their space, mind your corner. And when it is okay for them to come back to you, they should. The bottom line is you should be able to be firm, grounded by yourself as an individual, because anytime you are not grounded as an individual, people are going to push you up and down, left and right, and when they know that you are the kind of person they can deal with, they will mess you up. They will show you pepe, and by the time you realize where you are, you're gone. The time is up and the time is over. So you do not need to compromise your standard of who you are. Stand and teach them how you want to be loved. That you don't need people coming to your life not knowing exactly where they stand. No way. Tell them this is who I am. You don't need to shout about these things. You simply have to be your truth. Period. Another truth you need to know by yourself, which concludes everything, is that you can never have a healthy relationship with anyone if you are a toxic person by yourself. I've seen all sort of people who would be in a relationship, they would be complain about things. They are the one who judge who they are. They're the first to say, oh, I'm not so beautiful, or I don't want to be here. They are forced to judge. Then when they judge, they will go back to criticize the same thing they have not seen in themselves. Like seriously, if you do not love yourself, value yourself, see yourself perfect the way you are, no one is going to do the job that is meant for you to do. It is your job. You have to know that in this earth, the job description of you have with other people personally is to first of all like yourself, love yourself, value yourself, tolerate yourself, love yourself, because when you do all of these things, it shows in your outward nature. So when you don't do that, how would you want someone else to do that for you? And so the best relationship you can have with anyone is to first of all sit quiet, stay still, have a better relationship for yourself. That way you can dish out better relationship with other people. Now, the best way for you to do these things is always create a time for yourself. In a world of business, craziness, where we have different social apps, different things we can do at the same time, people are always busy. And because of it, they don't even have time to spend for themselves. You need to create time to spend for yourself, even if it is 10, 15 minutes every day. Spend some time, sit quiet in your privacy, talk to yourself, recognize yourself, feel yourself, know you from the inside out. And then when anyone talks down on you or pushes you about, you are grounded. That is the secret. Now, if taking care of yourself is a problem with someone you are dating or being with or marrying, your partner or whoever, if it's a problem with them, please excuse them. It is yourself. Create time for yourself. Go do things that is so important for you. If you're the kind of person who loves dreaming, running, taking a work, create something, you want to create a new life for yourself, and that should resonate with someone that you call your partner. And if that does not resonate with them, understand that we are all different. Grab yourself up, wrap yourself up, still go back to your corner and be exactly who you are. This is so important, because when you do these things, you are also teaching them, this is who I am and this is how you should love me. They are learning. Be firm. You don't need to be bossy yourself. They would blend. Another one is that you should also understand that the love you have for yourself is stronger than the love you have for anything or any human in this world. Yourself first. You have to first recognize who you are, because your first consciousness, the first thing you observe was yourself. You feel yourself. You notice yourself before you feel someone else. And so everything you have to do starts within yourself. So let that self-love be stronger that everything around you feels it. You see, people will usually say that being selfish is bad. In fact, we grow up hearing these things from religion and all of that. But you need some level of selfishness for you to be able to love someone else. It is by being selfish, loving myself, knowing who I am, embracing myself, being compassionate and so kind with me, then I will come back to give you the kind of love that you deserve. You have to go ground the relationship, make everything strong and firm. Love you strong, so you can do that to the next person. Another truth you should know in your life is that the people you allow in your life are contagious. Yes, just like disease, human beings are. Human beings are people you choose to be in your life. You contact them, they contact you. That is what relationship does. You infect them, they infect you. So because you know this, you are so aware of this, you choose them. Now, if you cannot find people that resonate with who you are, be alone. And when you are alone, keep building who you are, who you want yourself to be. You realize that while you are doing this, you are completely, honestly attracting the kind of people that you deserve in your world. You know why? So take your time. You don't need to have a village as a friend. You simply need to have 1, 2, or 3 kind of people in your life. But the only thing there is you are so intentional in choosing who you want to be with, how you want to be with them. You choose your circle because that defines who you are. Another one that everyone should know, everyone in this world should know this. If you are involved in a romantic relationship, please don't get physical first. Please don't ever get physical first. Get to understand who they are. Choose to see who they are, because you know why? If you get down with them and maybe they are the kind of thing you ever wanted, you found out you cannot make a decent decision. Why? Because you get emotional, and most times emotion does not allow us to do the right thing. So you don't go physical, so you don't go biased with your decision. Don't go physical first. Don't. So in the course of dating, you stick around, watch, observe, listen to know if everything vibes and resonates with who you are before you get down into maybe physical, or maybe you want to get more romantic, or however. Being physical is one thing you shouldn't start with, okay? If you do all of these things and start firm to yourself, spend time with yourself, always do the right thing, choose the word you say to people, and always listen to the one they say to you. Always observe how you feel when you are in their presence, whether you feel good, great. When you leave their presence and you think about them, how do you feel? Those feelings and those energies come to something, and however it feels is a message, your personal message to you about that person. Get into the comment section and tell me what has been your experiences so far in relationship. And honestly, I'm gonna go right there and put a heart in each and every one of them. Why don't you go and click on the like button, subscribe to this channel so that this channel will be recommended to more people. Thank you.